Save Zambezi, save Zambezi. Southern African Resource Watch, uh, Transparency International, Publish What You Pay Zambia, Namfumo Conservation Trust, and the Joint Country Program from the Norwegian Church Aid. I'd like to thank all of you for braving the cold in the morning and marching with us for this noble cause. Ladies and gentlemen, the Zambezi River is the backbone and lifeline of our beloved country. Yes, Zambia. In fact, our nation's very name is derived from the Zambezi. Does anyone know that Zambia is named after Zambezi? That's where the name Zambia comes from, in case you didn't know. Needless to say that the Zambezi River is an integral part of our national identity and is our crown jewel, which we should treasure and guard jealously. Guard jealously, I'll repeat. This river, the Zambezi, supports not only Zambia, but our neighbors as well, Angola, Mozambique, and Zimbabwe. Yes. Supplying them with water for the Kariba Dam and the Kabora Bassa Dam, which are not only used for electricity, but are also used for fishing and a lot of tourism activities. Uh, Further, the Zambezi River hosts one of the 7 natural wonders of the world, the Mosiotunya, or the Victoria Falls as they call it in the colonial language. But as we call it, the Mosiotunya. And it is ranked as one of the 7 natural wonders of the world. In addition, the mighty Zambezi supports countless agricultural activities, which are the bedrock of livelihoods of thousands, if not millions, of Zambians in its watershed and beyond. Ladies and gentlemen, this precious water resource and its surrounding ecosystem has sadly come under threat from various developmental activities. In fact, it is not only the Zambezi River system that is under threat, but a great number of our protected areas are under threat from land use activities which are inconsistent with the objectives of a protected area. Proposed mining and large-scale commercial agricultural activities continue to threaten the ecological integrity of the Lower Zambezi National Park, the Kafue National Park, and the Kasanka National Park. As a developing country, we understand the need for a significant of economic development for our people and the nation. However, we cannot ignore the fact that we live in dire times where climate change and environmental degradation are a reality that threaten not only our surroundings, but our very existence as a human species. As we speak, we're in the midst of what is called the 6th mass extinction, which, unlike the previous 5, which were as a result of natural causes, is occasioned by unsustainable land use, depletion of water resources, and climate change, which are all driven by humanity's quest for development. Amidst all these global environmental and climatic changes we face, the Zambian government, also known as the New Dawn government, chose to take the path that leads to sustainability. We know this because the Republican president took the unprecedented step of establishing a Ministry of Green Economy and Environment, signifying the direction that this country ought to take in its developmental trajectory. And for that historic step, this government deserves a round of applause. Round of applause for the government. The setting up of the Ministry of Green Economy demonstrates our government's endeavor to attain a genuinely sustainable path that promotes development within acceptable environmental considerations. However, in living up to these aspirations we have set for ourselves as a country, through our elected representatives who are found here, who have come for here, they are nowhere to be seen. We must be selective of the type of land use and development we permit. Oh, well, the minister is coming. No, let me finish. It is important that we monitor and continuously regulate developmental activities to ensure that nature does not suffer.
Nature.
Unsustainable development activities in protected areas such as our national parks, forests, wetlands, and water bodies must be effectively controlled, if not prohibited entirely. It is our call that both the Zambia Wildlife Act number 14 of 2015 and the Mines and Minerals Development Act number 11 of 2015 be amended such that mining and large-scale commercial farming are not permitted in national parks, community forests, and other protected areas as a whole. We also call for any industrial activities that are detrimental to our natural ecosystems and polluting all our rivers to be halted and the polluters held accountable in line with our constitution and environmental laws. With specific regard to the proposed open mine in the Lower Zambezi National Park, we commend ZEMA for suspending the decision letter permitting the project to proceed. This was long overdue, given the non-compliance with the conditions of approval by the developer. We further commend the Minister of Green Economy and Environment, Honorable Engineer Collins Zoff, for taking a high-level delegation to inspect the happenings in the Lower Zambezi National Park and highlighting all the violations of the law being perpetrated by the promoters of this mine. In light of these and other violations of the law, it is our position that government should take the next step and outright cancel all the approvals relating to this project.
Viva nature!
It is our hope that this action will send a clear message to both.
So the minister is here. The minister of Green Economy is here.
Lovely.
So we request that you maintain the orderliness you demonstrated this far.
Yes.
And is ready now to address you in the camera. So you just be there, you come there.
We'll present
and
our.
please keep a distance from him. That's why we are here, so that you not.
Where is our thing?
No intention.
No, just move back. It's coming on the here. So just let's move back a bit.
You can stand behind this.